Very good morning, students. Welcome to today's online session on production and material management, Unit 2 of Organization Management and Entrepreneurship for the 5th semester, Electronics and Communication Engineering from the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. So, in the last session, we had discussion on production, planning, and control, and we had know about the PPC, and within that we have studied definition of production, planning and control, and operations are performed in accordance with the details set in the production plan, and control initiates and supervises operations with the aid of control mechanism that feeds back the information about the progress of work. And within that we had discussed need for PPC and functions of production, planning and control. Within that we had know about the 8 steps of PPC, that is planning, routing, estimating, loading, dispatching, inspection and evaluation. And within that we had studied planning, definition of planning, and how it is different from routing, scheduling, estimating, inspection and evaluation. So in the today's session we have discussion on remaining steps of PPC. That is, second step is known as routing, its definition, estimating, loading, scheduling, dispatching, controlling, inspection, evaluation, and their definitions and how it is important in PPC to achieve desired goals in our industry or organization. Depending upon our available capacity, expertise needed, quality consideration, nature of demand, and cost involved in saving the achievement. These are all factors to be considered while making production, planning, control to be successful in our industry or organization, how it should be adopted in our industry or plant. So now let's begin to today's session on remaining steps which involved in PPC. In the today's sessions are routing, estimating, loading and scheduling, dispatching, expediting, or it is also named as follow-up or progress. Then 7th step is controlling, and 8th one is named as correction. Okay. So in that way we will going to study this particular steps. So the functions of PPC, what I have told is they are incorporated or interlinked one with the another. In the planning, what happens is it begins with an analysis of the given data on the basis of which a scheme for the utilization of firm's resources can be outlined so that the desirable target may be most efficiently attained. Okay, whatever the steps or functions, whatever it has been involved in continuation of the given data, so the delivery date of the customers, that we need to remember. In order to that we need to start manufacturing of the products. So in that way the first method which involve planning is how we need to execute the desired target in order to achieve the desired target. For that purpose, in the planning, what are the raw materials required and what method we need to apply, and what are the facilities or equipments or machines or manpower which are available in our organization or in our company or in our industry. Once we know this particular, then production, development and design can be achieved. Sales forecasting and estimating can be achieved. Factor layout can be also we need to design. Then pre-planning and production can be obtained. So this particular diagram, whatever it shows incorporation or step-by-step procedures of the PPC. Whatever the steps you have studying, the same steps we can see here. This particular diagram shows the first one is materials required, second one is methods, third one is equipments and materials, fourth one is manpower, and fifth one is money capital for in order to achieve this particular product. So these 5 M's are very important in the present PPC desired target of the customer. So the first step already we have studied planning. Then second one is, as I have told, it is routing. Third one is estimating. Fourth one is loading. Fifth one is expediting. Sixth one is inspection. Seventh one is correction. Third one is evaluation. Okay, eighth one. Sorry. Now let's begin for the functions, how it has been interlinked. The direction in the diagram it shows first equipment has been linked with the routing continue with the estimating, then loading and scheduling, then it has been moved to dispatching, then ninth step is inspection, then 10th one is expediting, and 11th one is evaluation. That particular diagram it shows. The dotted line, where whatever it has been shown, it is it is feedback information or preparing production, successive of the functions. So this particular continuation of the diagram, this diagram shows a step-by-step procedures. Routing, what it involves, then scheduling, what it involves, dispatching, what it involves, a follow-up or progress, what it has been incorporated. So we begin with the second step or second method called as routing. Routing is identifying the path in order to obtain the manufacturing of the product to delivery of the product to the customers. In between that, whatever the path we need to identify or whatever the time we required we need to identify, that is called as routing. Routing prescribes the flow of work in the plant, and it is to be done by considering plant layout of the temporary storage locations for raw materials, components, and material handling system. It includes deciding the lot of quantity for the production according to the machine capacities. Whatever the machine capacities are available, lot of quantity for the production has to be involved. Second thing what it includes is deciding about inventory and quality programs to be carried out. Inventory means list of goods, and quality programs in the sense whatever the quality we need to maintain in our product. That is. Then third point it involves is supplying the raw material, finished products and semi-finished product to the required place. Where the manufacturing is going to take place, in that particular place, how we need to supply raw materials, semi-finished goods and finished products at the appropriate place. Then next point is preparing the route sheet. Route sheet in the sense of once we have manufactured our product, how it has to be reached to the customers. That we need to remember. That is called as route sheet. Route map. In say route map andre ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಪಾತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೂಟ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Production planning. This production planning is routing. Under this operations, there is a path or sequences are established. This diagram, so whatever the diagram shows, how the routing path has been planned from the production plant to customer's house. Under this, the main aim of routing is to determine the best and cheapest sequence of operations. Best and cheapest sequence of operations, and to ensure that this sequences is strictly followed. These sequences are strictly followed. That is very important. Production planning ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ನಾವು ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ನ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವೇ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. Third step or third function is called as estimating. Estimating, this is the function which involves operation analysis with the methods and routing to step up performance standards for the operations to be carried out. The meaning of estimating is we need to calculate which method we need to apply so that it have less cost with performance standard is good, and in time how we need to achieve the target product or desired goal in our industry. That is named as estimating step of the third step of your PPC, estimating. In continuation with the PPC function, fourth function is named as loading and scheduling. Loading means machines have to be loaded according to their capacities to perform the given task according to the method and routine. Suppose you consider a machine can manufacture 1000 units per day. If at all we want to manufacture 10,000 products in a day from that particular machine, then that machine can be overloaded. We cannot manufacture 10,000 on that particular machine, so that we need to have additional machines so that we can achieve our desired target. Loading in the sense what, how many products or how output can be obtained from the machine capacity according to their required or capacity of the machines, how we need to load raw materials to that particular machines, and how we need to obtain the desired target. The scheduling ensures that operations are arranged properly so that semi-finished components arrive at the next station in time. Scheduling means we need to have the operations to be carried out from that particular machines. Once the raw materials has been finished, how the raw materials has to be given to that particular machines so that it cannot stop manufacturing of a particular product. In between that, we cannot interrupt to the machines, shortage of raw materials, or by arriving of raw materials or shortage, or it is say delay in the supplying of raw materials. That should not be happened. In order to avoid the semi-finished components waiting for the next operation, we need to arrange properly so that the machines can run smoothly. That is called as scheduling. In the scheduling, there are two types of schedulings we can say master scheduling as well as shop scheduling. Appropriate allowances of the machine setup, process adjustment and maintenance downtime, we need to have different types of schedulings. So to have this particular schedulings, master scheduling and there one is shop scheduling. Master schedule, the meaning is it gives complete schedule for all products to be manufactured. Many products to be manufactured. It gives start time and end date. Starting date and end date has to be given by master schedule, and also it gives the complete information. What exactly the complete information means? In case of mass production of a company's, mass production in the sense what, huge number of products, suppose if at all we want to manufacture, in that circumstances, what is the starting date and what is the end date in order to meet the huge production of the products from our company or from our industry. Master schedule gives complete information of all operations of the product to be carried out for getting finished products at the end. Second type of scheduling is called as shop schedule. Shop schedule in the sense what? These are the detailed scheduling concept of each components of the assembly or the product to be carried out by different production shops. Different production shops in the sense what? Suppose one unit is manufacturing a related material or related subunit of a main product, then it has to be given to the master scheduling. Shop scheduling in the sense what? each unit or each component, assembling or disassembling, whatever you can say. Assembling in the sense what? So one product is interlinked with the another product, so that we can say assembling. In the same way, shop scheduling is manufacturing only a single component, not huge machine or huge complete product should not be manufactured. Shop scheduling, in the shop scheduling only a prescribed given time it will manufacture a small unit of product. That is the two types of scheduling. Then moving to the next type of function or next step of PPC function called as a dispatching. Dispatching, it is concerned with the execution of planning function. Dispatching normally ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Similarly, so in the production planning and control, dispatching is concerned with the execution of planning function. It starts the production operation by releasing materials, components, tools, fixtures, instructions, sheets to the operator. Then it ensures that material movement is carried out according to the planned routing sheets and schedules. So once ನೀವು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ನ ನೀವೀಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಟು ಮೈಸೂರು ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ನ ನೀವು ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೂಟ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ರೂಟ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಯಿತು, ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. That particular routing sheet and in time schedule. Schedules in the sense what? At what time it has been reached to the Mysore, and from Mysore to customer house when it has been reached and when it will arrive. That complete information has to be gathered in the dispatching step or dispatching function of production planning and control. By moving to the next function of PPC, next function is called as expediting or follow-up, or it is in say progress. It's the function is to keep close watch on the progress of the work, how it is going to be done. The all information has been kept in this particular step. Dispatching initiates the execution of production plan, whereas follow-up anta ಏನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, it will maintains them and looks them until their successful completion. So from starting point to end point, all information has been holded by in the expediting or follow-up or progress step. This function has to be keep close listen with the scheduling in order to provide efficient feedback to the from the customer to the industry or from for our company. We need to target good follow-up or good expediting or good progress information has to be maintained so that our company can be repeated in future. That is the meaning, or that is the step behind in the expediting. Moving to the controlling section. Controlling section is our very important section. It includes expediting, inspection and evaluation. ಮೂರು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪಿಡೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ನ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದೆನ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. That all three information or all three steps will be included in the controlling section. Expediting maintains the execution of the production plant. Inspection at every stage right from the raw materials to finished products. Evaluation alli feedback by the evaluation each and every activity against required standard in order to improve the utilization of the methods and facilities. ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿನ ನಾವು ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್. So from the customers, whatever the feedback we will going to get, in order to improve in our utilization as well as manufacturing of the product, what method we need to improve ourselves or from our company sides, that has to be incorporated in the evaluation step. Inspection has holding each and every ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಇಂದ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೋಲ್ಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್, we have studied second step of planning. First step is planning, second step is called as routing, third step is estimating, fourth step is loading and scheduling. In the scheduling nalli master schedule matte shop schedule. Then next one is dispatching, sixth one is expediting or follow up, or in short it says progress. Seventh one is controlling. ದೆನ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏಡ್ತ್ ಒಂದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ನಾವು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೌ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್. ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸಿಂದ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಏನೋ, ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹೌ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಏಡ್ತ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So this is all what the functions are, this is what all the steps which involved in the production planning and control. Okay, so now we will have some MCQs or multiple choice questions on this particular sessions. So if you know, you can easily understand. If you have answered this particular questions, means you have understood the sessions completely. If not, then go through the same session repeatedly so that you will get the answer for this particular MCQs. So first question on MCQ is loading. Question number 1, loading may be defined as sending the raw materials to the machine, sending the finished material to the store, assign the work to the facilities, uploading a software in machine panel. So which one it will applicable, you should remember. I will wait for 2 seconds. Guess yourself, what is the answer for loading may be defined as? So I think all of you have given answer. So answer for this MCQ is assign the work to the facilities is meaning of loading. Moving to second multiple choice question. Dash scheduling gives the complete schedule for all products to be manufactured from start date to end date. Which type of scheduling will give the complete schedule for all the products to be manufactured from starting date to end? Master scheduling, shop scheduling, both A and B, none of the above. So what is the answer? Answer for this MCQ is master scheduling. Choice A is the correct answer for this MCQ. Moving to third question, multiple choice question. Controlling includes option A, expediting, inspection, evaluation, all the above. Guess the answers for this particular question. Answer for this MCQ is all the above: expediting, inspection, evaluation. All these will be included in the controlling. Option D is the correct answer for this MCQ. Moving to next question, fourth question. Dash is carried out to achieve quality control at every stage, right from the raw materials to finished product in production planning and control. Among these particular four choices, dispatching, inspection, expediting and evaluation, which one is carried out to achieve quality control at every stage, right from the raw materials to finished product in PPC? So answer for this is, I thought that all of you have answered correct answer, and the answer for this multiple choice question is expediting. Expediting is carried out to achieve quality control. Moving to next multiple choice question. Which of the following is not the function of production planning and control? Which of the following is not the function of production planning and control? Routing, scheduling, integration of the processes, expediting and follow-up. What is the answer for this question? Which one is the correct answer? Integration of process is not the function of production planning and control. Moving to next multiple choice questions. Which of the following functions of the production planning and control is related to the timetable of activities? Option A, routing. Option B, scheduling. Option C, dispatching. Option D, expediting. Guess the answer. Dispatching is the planning and controlling related to the timetable activities. Moving to next question. Which of the following events increases the complexities of scheduling? Which of the following events increases the complexities of scheduling? Option A, use of single purpose machines, infinity about the probable activities, the repetitive nature of the activities, machine balancing between machines used in the processing. Guess the correct answer. Option B, the infinity about the probable activities will increase the complexities of scheduling. So these are the MCQ answers for the particular session. Whatever the questions I have asked, answer for this particular MCQs has been given. So you can check and verify. So these are some of the references which would be involved in the preparation of this particular e-content as well as PPTs. You can also refer this. If you have any questions, you can mail me This is my email ID ravikumar.sarjana@gmail.com, so that I can reply to your questions. And thank you for watching the video. Thanks to one and all. Meet you in the next session.